Welcome to Guest Host-a-Palooza. We're going to continue on today with our guest host, who is no stranger to cooking old recipes. He has a segment in his cooking series where he says, bring it back or stay in the past. And trust me, a lot of those things should stay in the past. And when I asked him if he would do this, he said yes. Not only did he jump at the chance of guest hosting, he already had a sandwich recipe picked out. Please welcome Bobby Hicks from Retro Recipes Kitchen.
On this episode of Sandwiches of History, we're going to be making the tongue sandwich from 1953. The tongue sandwich. This is a particular recipe I've actually wanted to make for a while now because I have a lot of cooked tongue that I've just been keeping in my freezer. So I think this is a great opportunity to use that and try out something new and see if it's something you guys might want to try out also. You'll need 1½ cups of ground cooked tongue, a ½ cup of minced sweet pickles, 1/3 cup of mayonnaise, 8 slices of white bread, 8 slices of wheat bread, a ½ cup of softened butter, and watercress. Alright guys, the tongue sandwich from 1953. So honestly, that's actually pretty damn tasty. If you guys have never actually had tongue before, it's not a weird, gross thing. It's actually a really beautiful, delicate, and tender cut of meat that has just like a nice, mild, beefy flavor to it. Now, this particular sandwich is very, very good, but I do think there is a way for us to plus this up. You can never go wrong with a little bottle of gochujang at your side. So if you don't know what gochujang is like a fermented Korean chili sauce that you can actually apply on things. It's basically like hot sauce, but better. All right, time to give our plussed up tongue sandwich a go. I've always wanted to do that. So the first sandwich, I'm gonna give that about a 7.5. I actually think that was a really delicious sandwich on its own. It was bright and acidic from the pickles, the beef flavor was there. And, it was kind of interesting to have the white and the wheat bread in there. I personally think it would have been just fine, or if anything better, if it was just wheat bread. The white bread did nothing for me. The watercress is kind of funny because if you read the directions, it's just meant to be a garnish. So if you don't have watercress, don't worry about it. It really didn't matter. It wouldn't have done anything. That said, with the plus up with the gochujang, I'm gonna bump that up to about a 9. I actually think that was super delicious. Had a nice kind of bright, funky, fermented, spicy heat to it that really worked well with the pickles and the beef. And, again, if it was up to me, the only other thing I would have done is actually just made it a whole wheat sandwich instead of that split. Otherwise, I actually think that was incredible. Barry, thank you so much again for letting me take over your channel while you're out of town on vacation. I've actually really wanted to do this for a long time, so this was a lot of fun for me. And if you guys actually want to find more of my particular videos, you can find them at RetroRecipesKitchen on TikTok, Instagram, and pretty much any other platform that you're looking for. If you guys haven't tried a tongue sandwich yet, I think you should, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.